Man, I'm not even halfway there. Okay. So tired. At least the sun is down. That'll probably help. Oh, shit. Whew. Whew. It's gonna rain there. So far my feet doesn't hurt yet, so that's a good sign. The only problem is that's basically what I want. It's like I can focus if I'm tired or not, and then I slow down to walk. So basically, since my feet don't hurt, just have to focus on speed. So I'm gonna start running again halfway. Once I reach halfway, that's when I'll sprint again. Still a long way till I'm half. Shit. I think I'll start running when I reach that pole. Alright. Start running again right here. Once I reach that spot, starting again. Oh no, my feet are starting again. No, shit, I'm not even halfway and my feet hurts. Damn it. This time my right foot hurts, but my left foot is fine. Just my right foot. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Trying to get kind of dark. It's already 8 o'clock. So I started around 7 o'clock. I'm already halfway. That's not bad. Or almost halfway. I'm not quite halfway, but I'm getting there. So, yeah, 7. That's like almost 4 or 5 miles. That's not bad. An hour to do 4 or 5 miles. That's not bad, right? I don't know. Alright, I guess I'll start jogging again. Holy crap, it's dark. Okay, now it's almost completely pitch black. So basically, around 7 to 8, that's when so then you can tell how dark it is. You know, like you can actually tell if the sun is still up. Now it's like dark blue, and it's gonna be really super dark in a couple. Around 9 o'clock, it's gonna be pitch black. So, whew, I'm not even halfway there. Shit. This is better pace than last time though. I tried to run like whenever I would walk for a little bit and then I would run after a couple bit. So shit, basically I'm conserving my energy, and then I'm gonna start running for like half a mile or a couple blocks. I want to get to the point though when I can just keep going without stopping, but I'm not there yet because I burn out really quick. So that's what I need to work on. Can't stop spitting. It's like, I guess I think people do that too. I mean, I'm not the only one. Like if you're running or exercising, you just can't help but spit. I don't know. It's probably something to do with cooling off your body, or I don't know. Crap, my left foot is giving up now. A while ago it's my right foot, now it's my left foot. Shit. Okay. Damn. Look how dark it is now. It's almost pitch black. That's the moon right there. You can barely see it. Pretty creepy. I can still see, but you can't really record anything with this since it doesn't have a light source. If I had a flashlight, I'd probably see better, but I mean with this camera. But there you go. I'm nowhere near halfway there. Fuck. Once I reach that where the lake is, I'll know that I'm halfway there, but I'm nowhere near halfway. Can't even see anything. There's a light post right there. Whew, everybody must have went home. Good thing I'm off today, because I don't really work till around the afternoon tomorrow, so still got plenty of time, you know. Besides where I work at, I do a lot of heavy lifting, so I don't really involve a lot of running. I lift like, man, the stuff we lift in that truck's could weigh around 50 to 100 pounds. So we do that for 8 hours straight, just lifting heavy shit. So this is really nothing compared to what we do at work. I mean, walking and running and jogging, but lifting heavy shit is a whole different, you know, it puts a strain on your back, man. Like, it just fucks your back up. So if you guys want to find work, don't do the shit I do. Don't do heavy lifting, because it's gonna fuck you up in the long run. I mean, you're gonna have like back problems by the time you hit your 50s, and I'm not even that old yet. I'm like 30, in my 30s. So once you reach your 40s and 50s, that's probably when it's gonna start hitting you. You know, that's when it's gonna hit you. It's gonna screw you up big time. I might have to find something else to do, because I don't think I'll be able to do this kind of job forever, just lifting heavy shit. Still can't see anything, man. Shit. Nice breeze though. It's not like compared to the afternoon when it's super hot. It actually feels good. This one's pretty tolerable. Normally if it's like afternoon, I would just, you know, it'll be too hot for me to like keep going. I would sit down in the bench somewhere, but I can keep going without stopping. So this breeze kind of helps. You know, it cools me. It's kind of like the cooling system in your car. Similar. You know, the coolant works like a coolant. This is a nice breeze. Good comparison to your body is a car basically. So there's like pipes. Your arteries are like, you know, where the gas flows and shit. So gasoline is your blood. So if your arteries are clogged, the only difference though is that, well, our body can actually keep making new blood cells, because our red blood cells die and then it makes new ones. We need it to, like, for oxygen, I guess. So something about elevation. People who live in mountains and hills, or not mountains but hills, but like cold places and really high altitudes, have stronger lung muscles compared to people like us who live in terrains like this, flatlands. But if you live like 1,000, 2,000, 3,000 feet elevation, oxygen levels are a lot more tighter, so it's hard to breathe. So yeah, I guess that's why people who live like the Tarahumara, what are they called? The Tarahumara people, or the tribes, they could run for 100 miles without getting tired, because they live in such an elevated, like, they live in the mountains, so their lung capacity is a lot stronger than us people who live in, you know, the elevation or the air pressure is not as strong down here, because the higher we get into the atmosphere, the least amount of oxygen that you breathe, so it's harder to breathe. You get tired. If you were born, like, since we were born here in flatlands, and then all of a sudden we decided to go and live in the mountain, that's when our bodies will have to adapt again, because, you know, it'll screw you up, because then you'll get tired. But unlike the people who live there and they're used to it naturally, they have a lung capacity that's a lot stronger. I think they can process a lot more oxygen with their higher red blood cell count. I don't know if they have a higher red blood cell count, but it has something to do with their body though. That's the kind of atmosphere their body has adjusted. I don't know if I could compare it to kind of like how Goku training on 100 times gravity and then his body got used to it, but that's kind of an extreme comparison or scenario. So maybe I don't know, someday I want to visit like the Grand Canyon or Mount Everest, or what's that other place? I just want to like climb a really high mountain and see if I can breathe the air, or see how harder it is to breathe the air in that kind of elevation. Also, the air that you breathe in a really cold area, also, it's a lot different. So people who live in cold, super cold and super hot areas have a higher tolerance than us people who live in just, you know, pretty tolerable temperatures like this. Right now it's probably around what? It's pretty, I would say it's around 50 to 60 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's tolerable. But if it's in the afternoon, around between 12 p.m. and like 5 or 6 p.m., that's when temperatures would climb all the way to 100 plus degrees Fahrenheit. So I don't know how much that is in Celsius. So there you go. So like, for example, Kenyan runners from Africa, they're used to the high temperatures, so their body is adjusted to the really hot. You know, I don't really want to go into the whole doping thing. Some people actually cheat, you know. They take certain drugs or certain things to increase their blood cell count or something. So it's kind of like cheating. They said it's a drug that helps you increase your red blood cells, so it's kind of cheating rather than training. So it's kind of like basically doping. It's like steroids, but instead of making your muscles grow, it's giving you more red blood cells to process oxygen. So But enough of that. So what I'm trying to talk about right now is elevation, increase in elevation. Would that play a part in, you know, increasing what do you call that? I don't know what that is. Is that like a church or something? Okay, I think I'm halfway there. So if I could somehow jog or run this, I might make it before 9 or 10. I want to make it before 10 o'clock at least. Because this is like right beside the lake right now. Because my right foot is killing me, man. A while ago it was my left foot. Now it's my right feet. Sucks ass. Okay. Hear that water. Can't really see anything here. It's too dark. I still got like a mile, 2 miles left. Man. Alright. I got a mile or 2 more. Still quite far. But my feet just gave in. My feet is pretty much done. It's weird though, my lungs are not tired, but my feet always gives in first before my lung capacity, or before I get tired. It's weird. It's like separate. It's annoying, man. It's like my mind right now is not tired. My lungs aren't tired either, but my feet hurts. Like it's the bottom of my feet and the just the section of the balls of your feet, not the front but the back on my left, and then it's on my right foot, it's the front of the ball of my feet, the bone, where your toe is attached to. So that sucks. If only I can get rid of that pain, I could just keep running, but because it hurts, I'm gonna have to walk. Because the thing though is, if I try to run again, I might damage something. No, I mean that's how it usually, like, I would wait either a week or 2 before I start doing this again, so I'll give it time to heal, or and then I'll focus on other parts of my body to work on. Like, for example, tomorrow, once I might focus on my core, my abs. Since I can give my feet time to heal, I can just focus on my abs while I rest my feet. Do some sit-ups or crunches. I can do some leg lifts, but that doesn't affect the bottom of my feet. Or it doesn't affect your Achilles heel or your calves. I gotta make my calves stronger and my Achilles heel. I don't know how to make those stronger, so I'm gonna try to do some exercises to make them stronger. Maybe some, like, I don't know, feet exercises, feet movements or something. I don't know. We'll see. It's not so bad though. I'm just gonna walk all the way to my car. That's all I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna run anymore. I'm done. Totally done. Oh, I'm tired. Well, my feet are tired, but I'm not tired. It's just my feet are tired. If only I can replace my feet. won't be so painful. See, this is the disadvantage. Oh, I don't want to. Never mind, I don't even want to bring it up. Like, let's say you're missing a certain part of your body, right? If you're disabled, I don't think you have any pain receptors on that part of your body. So you don't have to worry about feeling pain on that part of your body. But if you have every single limbs and organs, and you're gonna hurt. That means, so if you're missing that part, you don't have to worry about the pain. But since you have that part of your body, your limbs, of course it's gonna hurt. That's the only disadvantage of having all your limbs, is it fucking hurts. Unless you're like a freaking cyborg, you don't have to worry about pain. Because I don't think if you're a cyborg you have any pain receptors. I don't think, wait, if you have an artificial lung though, like a cyborg lung, would that even feel anything? Would cybernetic parts have any pain receptors? I mean, if the only part of your body is like your lungs and your brain, does that mean that you're... Okay, never mind. I'm blabbering too much. I got like a deep thought process that's just constantly... I don't know. Too much deep thought goes on in this brain of mine. They said they went here. I wonder if the food's good. I got beer. Hey, I didn't know they had lights on that thing. It changes lights. That's cool. Okay, I'm tired. I would need lights. So dark. Recover better than this. I know my feet hurts. That's about it. That's the only disability right now. It's the only part of me that hurts. Nothing else hurts except my feet. If my feet don't hurt, I can keep running. And like I said, Mama Roja. Mama Roja. Mama Roja. Like I said, if I can replace my feet like how Nero can replace his arms with his devil breakers, you know, the cybernetic arms that he has, I won't have to worry about, because it won't hurt as much, because, you know, there's no pain receptors on cybernetic parts. Like I said, if you're a cyborg, you don't feel pain. Or can you? Well, in Metal Gear Rising, he still feels pain, so I guess cyborgs feel pain. I guess they decided to keep their pain receptors. And, you know, like your pain nerves. Basically, the nerves in our body is the one that's triggering all the pain. If a certain part of our brain is damaged, we'll just stop the pain from, like, the signals on your brain. Okay, now I'm starting to feel my back. Okay, so first it was my feet, now my back. shit. It's pretty nice over here. Dang it. And next time I'm gonna ride my bicycle. Still not very strong with the feet. Still need work. Gotta make my calf muscles stronger. That's two of my disadvantages right now. It's my Achilles heel and my calf muscles. If I can make those stronger, I can keep running without stopping. I got the stamina and the endurance. It's just that the pain. That's what's holding me back somehow. Somehow I have to get to the point where, you know, it's not so bad. East Wharf. Okay, I'm done. It's time to go eat. Hungry. I'm gonna go grab a bite after this. This is a really nice place to either ride your bike or skateboard or run. I mean, like, you got a lot of space here. I mean, you know, I've never been to Lake Thunderbird though. Like, for example, this lake in that place that my childhood friend used to go to, where we used to go fishing with his dad. I forgot where we used to go. It's like a random river, a lake. I think it's a river. It's just so far too. Whenever we go there, it was pretty far. So I'm not really worried about losing. Like, my focus right now is not weight loss. I'm good with like where I'm at weight wise. I don't really care if it fluctuates up and down, because it always fluctuates. What I'm worried right now is basically building up muscle mass. Not too much muscle mass. I just want to be like toned or ripped or whatever you want to call it. I want to get to the point where, you know, like, I'm not like a super athlete or anything. Just strong enough, you know, to lift stuff, but also fast enough to move. I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder or a pro athlete. Like, I'm trying to find the right balance between strength and speed. I got a pretty fair strength, you know. When I remember, like, I think when we were lifting like furniture for the truck, sometimes it would weigh over 100 pounds, and I was able to lift that on my own. You know, put it on, you know, like go from down to the floor and lift it over on my shoulder. I can do that. I'm strong enough to do that. But I never really bench anything heavier, so I don't know if I can bench super heavy. Like I said, I'm not trying to be a bodybuilder or a freaking. I want to at least be able to run this 10 miles one day, so that, you know, I don't get tired. Being able to go around once without stopping, I want to get to that point. So I don't know how am I gonna improve that. That's the only problem. Somehow talking is distracting me from thinking about the pain on my feet, so it kind of helps. So if I talk more. Alright, I'm gonna stop right here for now. I mean this recording. I wonder how much it is to like rent a boat here. You know, I'm just wondering how much it costs. Or do they own the boats here? Or do you rent it? Can you rent it? I don't know. Maybe you gotta be a member or something. I don't know. It's only for the upper class elites. Oh yeah. If I ever get rich, I don't think I'll ever change. You know, like, I don't think my personality-wise would change. I would still be me. You know, I guess I'm the type of person that doesn't really like to flaunt stuff. I'm not a show-off. You know, I always like to hide behind, like, you know, I'm not really a show-off type of person. So even if I were wealthy, it doesn't matter. Okay, I'm done. It's time to go home. Whew. Oh, shit. Feet hurts. So far, I've already tried running, I've tried three different times coming here. I went in super early in the morning, like 5 a.m. And then I'll usually go around 12 in the afternoon. And then now it's around 10:30 p.m. at night. So if you ask me, I think the best time to come here is in the morning and at night, because it's not hot. The weather is really nice. You know, nice breeze, windy. It's not cold, it's not hot, just right. It's the right temperature. You know, this is the perfect temperature. You know, just go for a jog or running. But I mean, if they let you, because I think there's a curfew. I don't know what time they close here, but so like I said. So yeah, I think the best time to come is around. Right now, like today, I came in at around 7 p.m. or 6 p.m. So I finished around. So it took me 3 hours and 30 minutes to go around this 10 mile. It's about 10 miles approximately. Pretty far. So yeah, I recommend coming in at like 6 when the sun's about to go down. That way, you know, you won't get too hot and don't have to worry about getting a heat stroke. Or you can come in the morning when the sun's not even coming up yet. Pretty much like this. It might be a little bit colder though in the morning. So compared to the temperature right now, it's actually nice. So yeah. Just saying. Alright. Until next time. Probably gonna do this again. I don't know when. I'm gonna probably try to come around 5 or 6. That's probably the best time. That way, you know, the sun would be going down and I won't be, you know, like too freaking, I won't be have to worry about being hot and stuff. What the hell is that? Oops. Okay. Just trying to check something. Okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm sore. I want to go home. First, I'm gonna get some drink of this, or a sip of this. Hi. A sip of this Gatorade. It's a cool blue. There's Squincher. Still cold, so yeah, just thirsty. I use my phone to record and also to listen to music. So, all right, let's go home. Let's go home.